Hi, today I'm gonna show you how to shorten the sleeves on the jacket. So this jacket, we do have a slit and we do have buttons, but because the customer is short, the sleeves are too long, so we have to cut all the way here. And when we are shortening more than the slit length, then we can just shorten it straight without creating a slit back. So my measurements is 4.5 on one sleeve and 4.25 on our sleeve. And yes, the sleeves can be a little different, a quarter or maximum it can be 3/4. Sometimes it's shoulder, so it can be up to 1 inch, but you have to take the right measurements. So first what we're gonna do, we're gonna take a seam ripper and remove the buttons. After we remove the buttons, we're gonna take again the seam ripper and start opening the sleeve. By cutting one by one thread, we are removing the thread and make sure you don't cut any fabric if you are a beginner. If you have a little experience, you also can use a razor blade. Razor blade, when we're trying to pull both ways opposite and then just touching it with the razor blade, the thread, and then while pulling you will see how easy it is to open actually the seam. Take your time on opening the seam if you are using razor blade. There is very many chances you can actually cut the fabric, and let's say if you need that seam, then it's hard to actually cover the hole or sew it back. So as you see inside we have fusible. We always put fusible, especially at the line that have to be folded. As you see, my line is going to be way much upper, so I have to add fusible. I'm gonna use the fusible I have white. One side is glue, another side is clean. As you see here, I'm gonna measure from the folded line 4.5, and I know where it have to be fusible. So I'm gonna put probably 2 stripes of fusible. I'm gonna measure exactly how much I need it and then cut it. After we cut it, we have to press it tap tap tap. And we have to do the other side as well and make sure at least to double check where is the line, and the line have to be covered with fusible. If you don't put any fusible, the sleeve will be not really quality and will not stay as it should be. Now, as you see, we have to fold it the line where the slit, and you can see the straight line and the crease all the way down straight. So we're gonna fold it exactly like that and matching with the back side as well. Now I'm gonna measure 4.5 inches from the folding line, and 2 inches extra is gonna be our extra fabric inside allowance. If the suit have light colors, make sure you don't draw very hard with chalk, because after steaming you will see a little spot. So I will do very teeny tiny one and then I will draw the line. If you have erasable pen, that will work as well. Make sure which one is better for you and you like it more. We're gonna mark a new line in the back and front, and then I'll mark 2 inches allowance and then cut it off. Alright, after it's done, we need to cut the lining now. The lining, make sure you holding like through the shoulder and it will fall naturally. Don't pull too much lining, as you see like this, and then you can cut it only 3/4 from the edge. I did cut it 1 inch and it was a little too much, so make sure you do that. Next, I'm gonna put it on the wrong side, and as you see how the seam kind of continues but a little bit wider at the edge, so we kind of copying the upper part to the down part. And now we're just gonna do the stitch, and don't forget to use the back stitch at the end. On the other seam, what we're gonna do, we're also gonna do the back stitch because we cut the stitch and it might open, so we want to make sure to reinforce that seam as well. If you see the fusible didn't glue it correctly all, make sure it's glued all the way. So see, I fixed it, now everything is great, and I'm gonna see where is my folding line that I marked. I'm gonna fold it, and I have to sew together a little bit the allowance from the folding sleeve. So I'm gonna hold it like this, and I'm gonna do a little stitch together. So now when I unfold, you can see it's holding exactly the sleeve how it's supposed to be. Now I have to do another side as well, so I'm gonna hold, and then I'm gonna hold the allowance together to make sure it will be sewing right at the right place. The seam have to be open and the slit have to be on one side, the one we closed it. And now we're just holding and do a little stitch here too. So here we're gonna unfold this part too, so you see we already have kind of like a sleeve and we already know where it's gonna be folded. So before we gonna sew and close the line, you see now we see exactly where is our sleeve, so we're gonna hold seam and press it. We want exactly the seam to be pressed, that way will be easier for us to sew and close the sleeve. Make sure we don't make creases from one side and other side, just from inside. Next one, I'm gonna put it on mannequin and I'm gonna fold the lining, and it have to be ½ inch shorter than original fabric. And we're gonna match the seam and add the pin. Now before we're gonna close the seam, we have to open the inseam, and you will see the top stitch on some jackets, so this top stitch we have to remove it. Open as much as comfortable so you can put your hand through, and then we have to pull the seam that we pinned together with the lining. I'm gonna add the pin just kind of like to hold it for right now, but when we're gonna put under sewing machine, I'm gonna remove it. Just want to let you know my lining is too long because I cut it a little longer. If you cut it 3/4, you should be like a quarter difference from the original hem. So for example, when you folding it, it will be a quarter longer from the basic fabric. So we have to do a stitch 1/4 from the edge all around. Make sure you pull together, and it should be like same length as the basic fabric. So now I can easily cut the extra lining because mine is too long. After we sew the sleeve, we have to turn back to the front and close the seam that we opened of lining, just with the top stitch. Okay, as you see, everything is good and the sleeve is perfect. It's okay if it doesn't match a little bit. The inside seam have to match the sleeve usually. Now we all have to press a little bit from inside. Make sure the lining is little folded, and we're gonna press it all around. Do not make a top steaming press to create those creases. You have to be smoothly round and easy. Okay, so our sleeve is ready. As you see, now we have to sew the buttons. For the buttons, I'm gonna take a ruler and I'm gonna measure 3.5 from the edge and 1/2 inch from the seam. You can mark with the chalk or removable pen. If you have light fabrics, make sure if you use chalk, do not draw very hard lines, because when you steam it, it's gonna be as a spot. And we're gonna start to put the button right where we measure 3.5, and we just gonna start sewing the buttons. I'm gonna start from upper hold and then go across and then go another one and across again. You can sew the buttons different ways, but I'm gonna use this one for the jacket. Alright, so after our sleeve is done, I'm just gonna steam it a little bit so it will remove that pen or chalk what you use, and all set. So make sure they're all straight. If not, just redo it again, and we have a nicely sleeves for the suit. I hope this tutorial will help you a lot. If you have any question, please feel free to ask.